What is... The pre-threat cues were fucking, hey, look up, and they walk towards you. Bad intention in the face, staring at you, maybe they communicate with each other before they both stare at you. It's all cues that you need to recognize and understand instead of being in denial and think like, oh shit. That's the pre-fight phase we're looking into right now. Fight's not starting yet, but they started it already on an emotional level. If you say no, and it was two guys locking on you, now the first interaction you have will be the fight or the problem. You see that this is a preemptive way. Think more of that palm strike. I want to catch him with that palm strike. So now me, from a position of me being sneaky about it, I need to see his fucking pre-threat cue. And that cue can be a hand in the pocket. That cue can be a step back. That cue can be touching his face, looking around. What the fuck is he looking for? Where are his friends? Cameras? Maybe he can looking for a weapon, a bottle to grab, right? So for me now it becomes a more reactive drill, and then after this I will go to an awareness drill, sucker punch drill, right? So but I want to think now, the pad is just there for me to not break my hand, but also to not break his skull, and also to put emphasis on that palm strike, right? So that's something that will come back today too, the open hand strike. Because if we allow to get to a helmet, that simulates a head, and the helmet is still soft. If I need to hit a bowling ball, how would you hit it? With a fist or with an open hand? That's the answer. I see a brain or a skull at least as a bowling ball. So I want to get the span structure in, and I want to be sure that I hold the pad. I need to squeeze it a bit, but it's simulating that palm strike, right? So I keep my hands open, and when it gives me a pre-threat cue, you need to understand that you need to protect your head because I probably hit you. I give that palm strike from a position of I want to strike him first. I give him the luxury of deciding when to give that cue because he needs to protect the head. So it's a combination drill now. I teach or train my preemption. I train to see pre-threat cue. He's training to protect his fucking head. I promise you, in real life, if this is an aggressive subject that deemed you as a prey, otherwise if he thinks I'm fucking a strong guy, he probably would have victim select me in the first place. You have the benefit of the element of surprise. So he doesn't go forward, think like a predator thinking, he can also hit me. He will probably think, what the fuck does he want? You know, he thinks predatory. I am thinking predatory, but don't give me a pre-threat cue, motherfucker. So this he's showing up to do it quick. Yeah. So I would do like that. Right? What you want, you can also do a step back. You decide. And remember, we're doing it in a very static way. What is the real life present? Real fear, real adrenaline, and fucking role play. So if you can add role play, this would be the idea, right? What's wrong, my friend? Nothing. Oh, there's nothing wrong, then I can go. Okay, good. See you later. So give me some aggressive role. What the fuck are you looking at? Hey, relax, my friend. What's your talking about? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? So I want to ask, can I buy you a beer? If you go, what do you want, into your pocket, I have no time to ask that question. One more time. How can I help you, my friend?
But you have a problem. You're looking like one.
No, I never have a problem.
Yeah, you're looking for
What, want a beer?
You don't? What?
Yeah.
No, I don't want a beer. I want a beer.
Why you step forward? Fuck! If you step forward here, with fucking head. That's a pre-threat cue. Make sense? When you are in doubt, and I know some self-defense instructors doesn't like this, we should admit you hate me for this. When you're in doubt, in this context, hit him. And yes, I will not teach this to a small girl. Yes, I will teach you de-escalation. Yes, I'll teach you to avoid. But we're looking at back against the wall, I cannot do something else. Do you really want to wait for confirmation when he comes forward? Or do you want to be proactive? You decide what end you want to be in. Reactive or proactive? So that's not what we're training. Although it's good training. What he is teaching now, training now, is what we just did. We got the role play. This is now reactive. He's now the aggressive subject. Now he gives the fucking cue, and he's now waiting until he's getting attacked. That's not what I'm teaching. So it looks similar, while it's totally fucking different. So it doesn't matter. No failure, only feedback. I want you to understand that he's the aggressive subject. You need to hit first. Yes? Make it happen. When I cannot control my emotions anymore, I just hear the sea, the sound of the sea. And that's for me the cue that I need to hit him on the fucking head. Because I cannot have it on an emotional level anymore. It's too much stress for me. I'm like, fuck it, switch off the computer. And that's when somebody is not respecting my boundaries. I try to talk down, I do one step back. I will not do this, because you will trip at one point. So where does this belong? You need to have very big balls and confidence and good ability in your striking and in your training when you want to do and take this step. Otherwise, I would suggest not to take this step and wait until it goes shit. Right? That's why this looks so easy, but get this into your basics. Hit fucking hard, clinical removal of threat. That's what I always want. You want to get desensitized to aggression. Because when they kicked me in the back when I had a fight against 7, I heard this. That's what I felt. And I didn't give a fuck because I took his front teeth. But the fact, serious, it's a shit story. But the fact is, you need to get used to this. I had people break down in private training because of intention. All the shit from the past came out. They were bullied and all that stuff. You need to get used to the aggression of another human being. So it's Pavlovian conditioning again. It becomes another deity of us. Right?